I'm upside down. I'm right side up. All right. We are here supporting the Rizzler 911 Race to Remember. I didn't realize A's start at 5:08, so we got some time. All right. Getting a good warm up. Really, it's the Gotham Grind. Man, cameras. Wild. There we go. Um, yeah, Race to Remember. And let me turn the volume down ever so slightly, which will. All right, there we go. Gotham Grind. It's about 96 meters of climb per lap, 9.3 kilometers. So very punchy. And it's going to be about total 18 kilometers. The numbers I saw the lads put up earlier from the 11 a.m. were scary. So I love these events. Everybody sends it. It is out of my ability to match some of those that I saw. So yeah, that's all right. We're gonna give it everything. I've been focusing on some shorter duration rides, just high intensity, not much else. Sort of hitting a point in my training where I'm learning what works for me. Oh yeah, I'm jerseyed yet again. Although if you look closely, it's somewhat see-through, so it's kind of as we work together in this new shirted world. That's a segue. Easter eggs. I actually hate it because it's way hotter. I'll stop whining at some point. I've got some tank tops on the way that hopefully are the best of both worlds. It's in the advice of how to stream Zwift to wear a shirt. And I get it, but my hope has always been I give like good race content, good vibes, and good strategy discussion. That nothing else would matter. Not the case. Not the case at all. But yeah, it's been fun. I've commissioned 2 more songs from my son. He does a lot of the music for especially the videos that I've edited. It's pretty cool. He's very talented EDM artiste, but good with like sound effects. And if you watch my triple view video, if I have one video that I want to plug that I think is a fun video, it's the triple view that I set up. And thank you again to Micah Reeves and Jonathan Chambers I ripped their YouTube streams of the same event and then synced them in Premiere, and it's the 3 of us because Rooster and I got into a break, and was really good, really well written, but super boring. And the race that was going on in the back was so much more interesting, and just to see all the choices and whatnot from different views, I thought was really cool. The algorithm doesn't like it. I mean, the algorithm doesn't like anything Zwift because it's just not a big appeal, which is totally fine. But yeah, so ladder racing after a 3 race slide against teams that like great teams, but teams we've beaten before, that always stings a little. We were able to secure a dub in the last one. It was very old school where we sit in and win the sprint like the old days. The boys are racing tonight. I don't think it'll be streamed. A tough race, very tough matchup on a tough course for us. So, which I was there with the guys. Not a lot of paths to victory, but that's okay. Sometimes it's just the lineup that you get, and just try to surprise yourself. Always good. But what else? So there's another topic. I don't remember. But yeah, so ladder race is going well. ZRL is starting up next week. I'm going to miss the Tuesday time trial, which sucks for work thing. But we have a big roster, so kind of nice to hide in that. But yeah, and looking forward to that. I'm going to probably go down to one ladder race a week. Fitness, okay. That's what I want to talk about. I think it was ATP adrenaline. No, TFC. ATP, Curtis's team, Curtis Pinnell, or they put a wampin on us. I ended up taking like 4 days off the bike that week. No, not making excuse. They whooped us, but I ended up just like not feeling super good. Like I was fine for that race. They were just stronger. That's all. But after that, and just feeling off, wasn't feeling myself. So it's been a long time since I've taken a solid, not just days off the bike, but also days off, like putting fatigue into the legs. Because the last break I had was the 4th of July. It was like 3 or 4 days without biking, but I ran. If you follow me on Strava, you see I ran, which I never do. And then I ran and then ran a 5K. And then I took my kids to Disneyland, not on my Strava, but I walked about 18 miles. So I hadn't really had that like rest. And I did not lose that much fitness from taking that. Now, I found that like almost all my gains have come from yay, Pops. Pops is a legend. Rides on here a lot. He's been riding on here a lot more. He's an awesome dude. He's in my area. I think he's in his mid-70s, and he's a stronger rider than I am. So I aspire to maintain this fitness, be like Pops. So a lot of my fitness gains have been coming off days off. Sometimes I feel just awful after a day off too, so it's kind of mix and match. But yeah, so today's race, we'll see. I don't really have goals other than just like giving it what I got. I think my ability to stay in the front is going to be limited. I'll have to race a smart race to do so. And that's okay. So, I'm on the precipice of a sub 100 race score. Not like ZRS, but your Zwift Power race score. I'm at 100.77. I've never been sub 100, so that's up for grabs today. Let me grab my favorite food. Is mm-hmm. Do have to run immediately after this. So, part of the reason I streamed. I stream because I don't have time to edit. The legs moving. I try to keep up with like fitness trends for getting stronger on the bike. One of them's been saying like a zone 2 with a 30-second all-out effort, strategically placed, keeps fitness. And I think I've whined about it enough on stream. Like, I feel muscle bound, not cardio bound, meaning like it's my legs that give up on me, not my breathing or my heart. And so like getting some leg strength has helped. Sprinting helps, at least for me. And so I've been working on that, and while I do zone 2, and it did preserve my fitness. But 1 second. Sorry, it's about my kids. Coordinating kids. Yeah. Yeah, so zone 2 with a 30-second all-out effort was shown to preserve fitness. I'm sort of at that point of my fitness where like I've got to start figuring stuff out for myself, because the common wisdom is it's like it'll get you fit. Like the common wisdom of periodized training and lots of zone 2 and lower intensity, but then you'll get like acquainted with your body, so to speak, and know what your limits are. I feel like I have a high capacity for volume and difficult volume. I recover well for my age. So I find the fitness gains come from absurd efforts. And like, I don't know, totally anecdotally, I feel an insane effort solidified by a higher zone 2 the next day gives me like meaningful fitness gains. But that is purely my anecdotal observation. But yeah, fitness has been increased. I have a few more goals for the year. I am not really working towards the 5 watt per kilo 5 minute, but yeah. Had some similar numbers that I had a 391 watt 5 minute. Sorry, this is just for anybody interested in the training side. That was another tip in the Zwift recording. Don't talk about FTP or whatever. I don't know if I agree with that. Don't be a douche about it, but like I think we're all here to like ride it better, to improve, and so I'm sharing what's worked and what hasn't. I don't do FTP tests, but I have a rough idea of what my FTP is, and I use it for like intervals and things. But in honoring the rule, I won't disclose. But yeah, my best 5 minute power ever was 400 watts on the dot, which happened in a ZRL that I blew up in. It was in whatever the hell that New York KOM is, and then that's where I did it. But most of my 5 minute record efforts include like a sprint. So it's a really weird like normalization. Because at the end of the climb, I was doing like 700 watts. Blew myself up, came down the ramp, never recovered, and that was that. But so yeah, I've lost weight a little bit, little by little. I'm on a slow burn. I'd love to lose like the visceral fat, but I was 86 kilos when I did 400 watts, and so I'm closer to 84 now. 84 and change. And so to be at that power with the reduction in weight is really good. Not that it's a lot, but 2 kilos, pretty good. My goal is to be closer to like 81, 82 kilos. I'm 84.2-ish. I'll have to figure that out for ZRL. I've been weighing in, I don't know, anywhere from like high 84s, and I've seen a few times I've been in the low 85s, but I've said my stance on weigh-ins more times than I can count. I have been the weight that I raced at like recently, or very near to it, so that's good enough for me. But for ZRL, I want to be able to like go to the finals or whatever and not worry about it. I love these community races. It's probably some of my most memorable moments in Zwift are like probably my single favorite race ever. Big race was the Coalition versus Sisu. I love those. We should do more. So, Rizz, thank you for putting this one together, getting all the teams together. All the teams are really good people. Lots of fun. It's been really fun to watch my teammates get stronger, watch our opponents get stronger, watch new people come in and show off their talents. So it's a good community that we've built, and I love that we have Rizz and things to kind of further that along, get us together. So I was an adult with a 6-week-old child. 9/11 happened. Definitely a interesting perspective to be right on the cusp there. And I did end up losing a family member in Iraq, sort of a consequence. So it means a lot to me. There's a with that tragic thing said, there was a really funny tweet that like no one told you that getting old involves younger people giving you totally wrong accounts of historical events you lived through. I love that. I've heard a few younger takes on 9/11, and I'm like, oh, I was there, bro. That is not what happened. My son's mom, her little sister, was on flights. It's the same flight number day over day for the most part. I mean, I'm not an expert in aviation, but I know this to be like generally true, that it's like United whatever is every day from Dulles in DC to Austin, Texas or something. It's the same flight number. My son's mom's little sister was on the flight that it departed from New Jersey. I think it was the one that ended up crashing in Pennsylvania, one where the people took it back. She was on that flight the day before. Same call. Pretty terrifying. Love the Mr. Rogers saying to always look for the helpers in a tragedy or as the world gets crazy. It's I had a really bad accident on my bike, and just nice to know there's a network of people that will help get you to the hospital, and seen some teammates deal with injuries and things, and so very thankful for our local fire department. It was the fire department that helped me. They actually kept my bike at the station for like a week and a half. So very nice guys. I think it's no secret. Rizz is a firefighter as well, and just a good dude. Glad he's there as a helper. So somebody is going to have to help me in this race, because I'm going to die. I'm going to do a pre-flight. Go pee. I shall be back. Sorry about that. This is the riveting material that y'all want to see. So they're doing it in flights. So yeah, the uh, the A's go at 5:08. I think I saw 46 people signed up when I looked over there. So great turnout. It's only going to be higher, I'm sure, but so holy McMoly. Oh yeah, we got the new Sisu kit. Deep blue matches my hat. Redo thumbnail guy. Finally kind of dialed in Mid-Journey on how to get like the same character. It's actually hard, but same character in different positions and poses the way that you like. But never mind what the little dude in the bottom right is doing in this thumbnail. We don't know. But such is AI. Most of my motivation for starting this channel was to like be a resource for my kids. I think a lot of life and professions and all types of things are moving digitally, and it's good to have exposure. I think I'm on the right bike. I'm using the NV45 Pros. I heard the discs were nerfed. I cannot confirm that. And then I'm using the SL8, not my Aero, my Canyon, because it isn't a lot of climb, but it is 200-ish meters in about 18 kilometers, and it's where I'm going to be weakest. So I think, yeah, it's a winning play. But okay, we're going in 5 minutes. Oh my. Zone 2A. Here we go. To be on a team. I want to. That sounds douchey, but if anybody wants to draft me, absolute murderers in this one. We're all pretty bunched up too in the racing score. I think it's the Zwift Power Racing score. I'm pretty good and warmed up. Move my phone. Away we go. Yeah, so I will be probably dying, puking, and rolling off the bike at the same time to go transfer my kid to practice. Oh. Okay. Too many pints. Too many pints. No pints. Many years. Start off real slow and definitely not a sprint. Here we are. Dr. Acula. All right, Mario Kart start. Here we go. Don't die. My goal. Not die. Oh. Oh my god. That's the pace. Oh my god. Oh, hard to give commentary. It hurts. Hold. Woo. Up and through with speed. Dude. That sucked. I'm gonna hold it. Gotta make time for jokes. I'll take it. Murderers. All of you. I love you. Thanks. Oh, I gotta go. That sucks. But fun, fun, fun. Top half. We take those. Breathing cat.